Welcome to another episode of Nothing But Net. You're with the Oopers. I'm with my brother
SGD, aka S Grand Dizzy, aka Sunny Grand Dazer.
and I'm with my other brother.
Come on, man. Legendary stuff only. Vieira, son. Josh in the building, man. Let's go.
And today, the vigilante is back. The voice of reason is back. We're back to regular scheduled programming. So we can now do the player ratings again because we got the fraudster out of the building. Where is Jason Leggy? We're now not doing no agendas. We're going to do this thing properly. Yeah? Today, player ratings, power rankings. That's what we really call it. We're doing the power rankings today. Arsenal Football Club. We're in October, middle of October. What does it look like now? I think number one is easy.
Speak. Go on.
Yeah, go on then. Who's number one?
My number one, JT, no Justin Timberlake. Urian Timber is clearly the best player for Arsenal thus far this season. Do you lot disagree?
Yes.
Yeah.
You disagree, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'll have to disagree.
Okay, who do you lot think?
I think he's a close second to my current number one, Gabriel Magalhaes.
Fraud.
Gabriel.
Fraud. Okay, now this is
Gabriel
perfect.
Magalhaes.
Let's go.
Yep. I see where this is going.
No problem.
I see where this is going.
How many goals have Arsenal conceded this season?
We've conceded 3 goals,
Three?
brother.
Okay. One was a set piece, isn't it, from Szoboszlai?
Yeah.
How did the other set piece get scored?
You're a nasty guy, you know.
No, I'm just asking. Newcastle, how did the other set piece get scored?
Fair.
You're one of the nastiest guys.
Okay, cool.
I
Let's
know.
forget
No.
that game. Man City, how did they score their goal?
You're one of the nastiest
stay
guys,
right
you know,
there,
man. Yeah,
sir.
you're one of the
Let's
nastiest
read
guys,
it.
man.
Let's read it in a second. Okay, yeah. So cool.
Heck?
You
What
asked
the heck?
you asked for a specific bit of information about a specific game. So now my response to that is, how did we win that game at St James's Park?
No, but
answer the question, man.
Okay,
How did we win
Answer the
that
question,
game?
Gabriel scored the goal. But what we're talking about is you're trying to say he's been our best player this season thus far, which means I'm going to rate him on is he doing his job? And in defensive scenarios, 2 out of the 3 goals we've conceded, you could easily blame him for. Not only that, the last 2 games, we can also say he hasn't started the game well. Against Fulham, there was a lot of crazy mistakes in there. How can you tell me he was the best player this season when Urian Timber's almost been faultless?
Still got an assist, though.
And it's funny. Wait, hold on. It's funny, yeah.
Still
It's
got an
funny
assist, though.
because you said 2 out of the 3 goals we've conceded, he's had a part to play in.
Yeah.
But 6 out of the 9 points we've last collected, he's had a part to play in. So at the end of the day, I think the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to Gabriel Magalhaes. I think overall, he has been one of our absolute best players this season. I think he has been dominant in both penalty boxes. I think anytime he makes a mistake, it's a rarity at this point in his career. I think he's matured in his game. And I think overall this season, for me, he's been marginally better than Urian Timber.
How many goals has Gabriel scored this season?
1.
How many assists has Gabriel got this season?
1.
So even with GA, he's not beating Timber. So I don't understand the GA
How many
combo.
points has he won us this season?
No, but the GA combo...
How many points has he won us this season?
No, but I'm baffled. The GA combo...
You're
he doesn't...
making it a GA combo.
No, but you just said to me, but he scored against Newcastle.
No, he won us the game against Newcastle.
Okay, cool.
is what I said to you.
Okay, so Timber's won us games as well.
What game did he win us?
The game he scored in.
What game did his goal win us the game in?
He scored in a game. This is the reason we won the game.
In a game that we
Was
were
it the
already
winning goal? That's what he's asking. Was it the winning goal? That's what he's asking you, bro.
Do you know it's different? Yeah? if I score in a 5-0 drubbing, yeah, I scored.
Yeah, man, you
Shout
scored.
out
That's
me.
nice, bro.
If you score in a game that we win 1-0, you won us the game. It's two different things.
No, but okay, so then that means Trossard won us the game.
Against Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah, through
So
via
why
Gabriel's assist.
No, you said 6 points.
Yeah.
Trossard won us the game.
If Gabriel don't get the flick on, does Trossard score the goal?
Oh my days.
Yes or no?
So wait, so if you're gonna do that, then everyone that has an assist, we're bringing them in for winning the games, yeah?
No.
And they got match-winning assists. I'll give them their credit.
No, this is a childish conversation. Listen, all I'm trying to say...
Someone's upset he's not getting his
Someone's
own way.
No, but it's a childish combo because if you're gonna make it about goals, he hasn't
I
scored...
didn't make it about goals.
He had a howler against Newcastle in regards to the goal that got scored, and you said he made up for it by scoring the goal.
But by winning us the game.
He had to win us the game because the goal that was scored was his fault. So if he didn't score, the goal he scored made up for the mistake. Because if he didn't make the mistake, we would have been winning 1-0.
But
So he made up for his mistake. You're putting something over it. What we loved about Gabriel was after the mistake, he stepped up and said, "Do you know what? This is not how I'm going out like that." Fantastic stuff. But we were in this scenario because he fell to the floor like a bag of chips. So what I'm trying to say to you is, you can't turn around and now say to me, he's been the best player for us this season when he hasn't been faultless. Where I believe Youri Timber's been faultless. Now, if you don't believe Youri Timber has been faultless, give me the receipts. And then I'll start to hear you lot's argument more. But what you lot are doing is, you're overdoing Gabriel's contribution by trying to erase mistakes by going, I like these moments.
Overdoing
bro,
is
I'm
harsh.
sorry. We played
harsh.
in fixtures, yeah. We played 3 games as of recent that last season we only won 1 point in.
Yeah, and he was not good in the first half.
And in those same fixtures, we've got 9 points in. 6 of those points are attributed to his contributions.
Was Gabriel,
you can't say I'm overdoing.
Was
his
Gabriel
contribution.
good the first half against Fulham?
Yes, I think he was good the first half. The first half.
He didn't have a bad game. What are you doing?
The first, you think he was bad for 45
Reece, he didn't have a
minutes?
bad
He
game,
was
bro.
sloppy on the ball. Do you know how many times he lost the ball in dangerous areas?
Bro, nitpicking.
Come on, man.
Nitpicking.
Oh my
He was not bad for 45 minutes.
Even Jay himself was on the space going, I'm not going to lie, I haven't liked what I saw of Gabriel this first half.
He was not.
And that's not the first game.
I feel like maybe I saw him misplace 2 passes.
He wasn't.
And that's not the first game this season where we're
He
saying
wasn't
5
horrible
minutes.
at all.
He wasn't horrible for 45 minutes. 45 minutes, that's a stretch.
The whole half, Reece. He was horrible, yeah.
He started the game shaky. Don't get me wrong. I won't dispute that.
So did the whole team. Gyökeres was taking heavy touches. Declan Rice was flipping.
Saliba was
tapping
very
up.
good that game. Youri Timber was good that game.
I'll get to Saliba in a second.
Yeah, no, but you said the whole team. I was rebuttaling him what he said.
No, I was saying a few select players.
So guess what? When you're talking about someone being the best player this season, you're gonna have to nitpick. I haven't got an issue with Gabriel. I definitely think he's my top 5. But if you're gonna say he was the best, of course I'm gonna have to nitpick because I'm like, wait, hold on. That's not the first game where I said Gabriel started slow. That is not the first game. Yes, he's had one beautiful game winner against Newcastle. That was nice. Yes, the touch for the goal against Fulham, what Trossard done, was nice. Cool. But what are we doing here, bro? Youri and Timber's been faultless and no one's talking
Timber
about...
was faultless against Man City.
What was his issue?
Don't.
No, but what was his issue? I felt he done very well against Doku, though.
Do you think he was faultless against Man City?
That's the one done very well.
To be fair, that's the one game a lot of our fans were saying, "Hey, Doku might have got him."
I don't think.
I don't think he did. But that was the one game. If we're nitpicking,
No, you can nitpick.
I don't think Doku cooked him up. I don't think Timber was faultless though.
I don't think Doku got Timber.
I think Timber made quite a few mistakes. I didn't say Doku cooked him. I said I think Timber made mistakes.
I think Timber again showed why he's maybe one of the best right backs in the Prem, because that guy's a very tricky customer. He's got this one move that everyone can see coming, but it still comes off, and it wasn't smooth against Timber. It wasn't, and that's the thing. That's been Timber's mantra all season. No one can cook this youth, bro. But he has been solid defensively.
Doku cooked him. I just said that. I said I think Timber made mistakes. I don't think he was faultless.
No, but I'm basically trying to say I don't know a game where I can say, Timber, you should have been better that game. Whether it's first half or second half.
I think Man City is the game. That's what I'm talking about.
You're saying, do you think it was?
Doku got better than 1 or 2 times, bro. Let's not do that.
So you think Timber got
But
cooked?
again, back to Sonny's point, we're not saying he got cooked. Just 1 or 2 times.
No, but I'm...
You said if we're nitpicking. You said if we're nitpicking, that's the thing to nitpick.
faultless.
No, but I'm saying to you, Gabriel had a howler against Haaland. Gabriel
For the
had
entire game?
No, listen to me. Gabriel had a howler against Haaland that led to a goal. Gabriel had a howler against Walter Mardy that led to a goal. Gabriel wasn't good at the start of the Fulham game. Gabriel wasn't good at the start of this game. There was even another game that I'm forgetting that he didn't start the game good. Even Jay was saying it on this. So I'm saying to you, that's what I'm putting on the table. Can you tell me what it is that you think Timber has done that makes you think, despite what I'm saying, you're forgetting this, and that's why he's not number one?
As I said, I don't think Timber has been faultless. That's just.
But there's no rebuttals here, though.
Because again, it's like you're saying faultless. I think obviously, yeah. If you're saying Gabriel might make one mistake in a game, because against Man City he didn't make a bag of mistakes. He made one mistake, and that mistake led to a goal. So, because someone's made one mistake in a game that led to a goal, you're highlighting it more than somebody else who made, let's say, 5 mistakes in the same game, but their mistakes didn't get punished.
You're saying Timber made 5 mistakes against City?
I don't think Timber was good against City.
You think... Okay, no.
I don't think Timber was good against City. Okay. That's just me being honest.
So, with that being said, number one's Gabriel Magalhaes, right?
No, I don't think it is. I think you lot are making... Sonny does this a lot as well. You lot are making strange takes to justify what you initially said. Timber and Doku was a match. It was a match. It wasn't... Doku got the best of Timber. That's a lie, bro. So I don't know where this whole
I said
5
1 or 2
mistakes...
times
He
got
said
the better
5
of it.
mistakes in a game against 1 mistake. What was the mistakes Timber made?
Bro, he was losing the ball, bro. He kept getting caught on the ball. There was a point in time, I think he tried to... You know, Timber don't like to give away possession easily, yeah? There was a point in time he tried to retain possession.
I love
He just
what
got
Sonny's
robbed.
doing, buddy.
He just got robbed, bro. Like, and again, it's cool. Like, sometimes that happens. I'm not mad at him for that happening, but I feel like you're over nitpicking with Gabriel to make the point that Timber's been faultless, and he hasn't.
It's not over nitpicking. We've conceded 3 goals and 2 of them are arguably Gabriel involved in it. This is not over nitpicking. I'm telling you the fact. If it was Saliba, you lot were comfortable using mistakes leading to goal to draw Saliba away when we done power rankings last year. I remember it. Oh, I know he was all right after the penalty.
I didn't.
But
But
that's what happened last year. So in the sake of consistency, if your mistakes are leading to goals, like you done with Saliba last year, why are you lot not keeping the same energy with Gabriel this year? 2 of the 3 goals. We've conceded 3 goals this season. 2 of the 3 goals, he was involved.
And I don't think we concede 3 goals without him. Like...
And that's why he's in the top 5. But you're saying who's the number 1?
It's him.
This is crazy.
Size, man.
Hey,
man.
This is crazy.
Hey,
not once you lot have rebutted why Timber isn't number 1.
You gave you the rebuttal, but you didn't like it.
What you're doing is you're arguing why we should ignore what Gabriel has done and stay number 1. You lot are not arguing why Timber hasn't done enough to be number 1.
Again, if you feel like Timber's the number 1, I'm not going to fight you over it.
No, you lot are fighting, but you lot are not arguing why Timber doesn't deserve to be number 1.
I stated.
It's close, man.
I feel like it's close. I just think over the course of the season, Gabriel's been marginally better. When Gabriel's had...
Timber?
Yeah.
The last time we done power rankings, Timber was on top, though.
I'm just giving my opinion.
No, but what has happened since then that Gabriel's now gone to number 1? Because if anything, he's made more mistakes since the last power rankings.
He's also won us 6 points. I think that's a very valid...
He didn't score the winning goal. What's his name? Trossard did.
We've just done this. Does Trossard get the tap in if Gabriel don't win the flick on?
And does Gabriel get the flick on if Saka didn't cross the ball?
It's a routine.
What are we talking about?
It's a routine. I cross the ball.
His
you
touch
flick
was
it
the
on.
pivotal touch.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, the routine don't work without his touch. It is a routine for a reason, bro.
Don't get stressed, bro. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Listen, I've said it before. I think I said it last year. So I'm glad people think I'm being consistent. I said to them, how do defenders...
Oh, my God.
How do defenders get up in power rankings if you lot don't reward defending? Because defensively, Yuri and Timber has been much better than Gabriel.
Much better is where you're losing me.
See, you...
Because you're making it seem like there's a mad gap.
Okay. Much more consistent than Gabriel. Yuri and Timber has been our most consistent player this season, which means he should be the number 1 in the power rankings.
Haven't been punished. That's what I
What
feel.
mistakes?
All right, man. So you genuinely feel
You
like
are throwing out terminologies and not
asking you
backing it with facts.
I'm asking you a question. So you think throughout 90 minutes Timber don't make no mistakes?
I didn't see no mistakes against Fulham. I think it was fantastic. Even if something's going to happen, he wins the ball back, which means nothing has come from it.
And Gabriel doesn't.
I just told you 2 goals came
That
from
got
it.
punished. That's what I'm saying. Because the mistakes got punished, you're able to.
Okay. So wait. If Gabriel slips, gets up, and then slides and wins the ball back, nothing came from his mistake or the slide. No. Are you gonna say that was a good recovery?
So what happened? What happened in the Fulham game? And again, this is me nitpicking. When it was like the 88th minute or whatever, where 1-0 up, Timber's trying to do these L2 passes and that. We lost the ball. Fulham countered on us, and then someone put out the fire. Someone put out his fire.
No, the only time I remember where Timber, it looked like a howler. He was on the ball. I think he tried to pass it to someone in midfield. I think it was Zuba. That's when this whole Zubamendi, when I was like, whoa, was that really a foul? They came in there, but Timber himself went and done a sliding tackle. Then Kevin tried to come, and then that's when Zubamendi came, and then they tried to say he kicked the guy.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're highlighting another mistake.
But he got the ball back.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the mistake I'm talking about isn't that.
Okay, let's see it. Because for me, I feel like you're throwing out things, hoping it sticks. I want to see these 5 mistakes against City, and I want to see what you're talking about here. Because I think
City he even left with a booking, bro. Please, man, stop bringing up that City game. He wasn't great. He wasn't great, bro. He wasn't great. SofaScore gave him a 6.7.
I know you were trying to look for research. I know you were trying to look for research while you were talking because you were lying about it. You were just saying stuff to stick.
Lying?
What was the 5 mistakes? You were saying stuff to stick.
Lying? No,
Nothing was doing anything with some of the stuff you were saying, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. It's cool, man. As I said, again, Timber can't do that.
Lads, just to clarify, Gabriel, yeah?
No.
So, who you putting number 1?
Look, even on this app, Timber and Gabriel, same rating. But apparently Timber had 5 mistakes, no?
What rating?
7.
On what game are you talking about?
City.
Well, so what app is that? That's not SofaScore.
Okay, let me go to SofaScore.
Wait, hold on. Pause. Stay right there. Stay right there. You've been crucifying Gabriel for his City performance because his mistake led to a goal. No, don't you interrupt me.
Okay.
You've been crucifying him because his mistake led to the goal and this, that, another. Just to turn around and tell me that they got the same rating in that game. Yeah. The same game you felt he was flawless in, and him and Doku was this close battle and rare. Like, bro, what you talking about?
because like I said, that's one thing. That's the reason I said Gabriel has made the top 5. Because after his mistakes, Gabriel's got this thing of, do you know what? I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to do a mad thing. So that's one thing I have to give him credit for. But at the end of the day, we've conceded 3 goals and 2 of them have come from arguably stuff he's been involved in. That deducts you when we're doing power rankings, because that's what I saw you lot doing last year. There was stuff where Saliba, they were like, I'm not going to lie, I know he had a good game. Like PSG games and stuff, they'll be like, I know he had a good game, but he was sloppy here. And they were deducting him. They were telling him he needs to come down for it. Bring up Rice. Bring up this person. Now we're doing it. It's the same energy. This is what I thought we were done last year. Gabriel, 3 of the goals, 2 you were arguably involved. How are you number 1? Why are we not keeping the same energy, or are we doing favoritism?
I don't think it's favoritism. I just think we're being consistent at the end of the day.
No, you're not though. You're not deducting him for the mistakes.
I think we are. I have deducted him for the mistakes, but in both, it just so happens in both games where, in one of the games where he made a mistake, he got the match-winning goal. So yeah,
so he made up for his mistake.
Yeah, but the 3 points kind of. It's more than he more than made up for it.
Pivotal, man. Pivotal in what we're trying to achieve.
Him making up for the mistake would have been him
for what we're trying to
equalising.
achieve at the end of the season.
You understand what I mean?
And then
in the City game,
the goal that was conceded was his. So doesn't that even it out?
No,
3
points
evens
way
it
more.
out. No, it evens it out on
Not
a
for me,
personal
the 3
level.
points way
But
more.
then delivering the 3 points, then do you know what I
Way
mean?
more.
No, but if you even it out, then the 3 points would have been the other, because the guy that scored, that should have been the winning goal if the mistake didn't happen.
What are you talking about?
The person that made it 1-1, Moreno, that would have been the winning goal if the mistake didn't happen.
But the mistake did happen.
So, yeah, cool.
The mistake did happen. So if Gabriel's goal made it 1-1, I would have just said he evened his mistake. Do you get it?
Yeah, that's why I said it's a childish combo.
But
Because
it just so happens his goal also delivered the 3 points. So I made up for my mistake, and here you go. As a apology for my mistake, take 3 points.
that's why
Take 3 points.
That's why
well.
evens it out.
That's not even, my bro. That's not even.
This is like Moreno scoring
Look,
her own
Reece,
goal and then scoring the
Reece.
winning goal, and then you lot are like that. Now you're man of the match.
Reece, look at it this way, yeah. If I spill a juice on your trainers,
Yeah.
and then you spill a juice on, and I say sorry, whatever. You spill a juice on my trainers, you apologize, and then you buy me a new pair of trainers. Have you just evened out the juice that you spilled on my trainers?
Yeah,
Or
I
have you
made it
done
up
more?
for you. I replaced your trainers.
But I didn't replace your trainers.
I didn't need to buy you new trainers if I didn't spill the juice on your trainers.
Okay, but we've both spilled juice.
What are you talking about? Who spilled juice? Timber spilled juice.
No, I'm saying if juice got spilled on your trainers and I'm
No. Who's the other person that spilled the juice? Who are you comparing it to?
Because you're saying it's just even.
No,
What I'm saying is even is you do something, I do something, now we're even.
No, it's one player evened it out for himself. So you're doing two different. You're doing two different conversations. Yeah, you're doing two different conversations. So to even it out, what I mean by that is, if I spilt juice on your white airs, yeah, and it's all messed up. If I didn't go and buy you new white airs, he might be like, that was nice for you, Reece. But you might be like, yeah, it was nice, but low key, I need my airs replaced. You poured juice on my air. So I'm saying to you, okay, it's nice. He scored a winning goal, but we got there through Howler's defending. The worst thing is, it wasn't just him that I blamed for that goal. Hence why he still will be up in my rankings, because there's other people that was involved that I'm going to use the same thing for. But if you're now not saying stuff like that should be even looked at,
I didn't say that.
because it evens it out.
All I'm saying in a nutshell for this conversation, yeah. Look, on a personal level, I'm the reason we've conceded a goal. I've now scored a goal.
Yeah.
So that is evened out, yeah, on a personal level. For what we are trying to achieve, I have delivered 3 points. So even it could have been Saka that scored the match-winning goal. I'm gonna say, bro, you delivered us 3 points.
Yeah.
It just so happened that the guy that made the mistake and made up for the mistake, in the process of making up for his mistake, also delivered 3 points.
Yeah.
That is more than just making up for your mistake. Because if anyone else had scored the winner, I would have been giving them credit for delivering the 3 points.
And I'm trying to say that match winning for me is a nice, it's a nice little cherry on top. But I can't forget also. So for instance, if we're doing deductions in this power ranking, I might deduct for the mistake here, deduct for the mistake there. But then I'm going, do you know what? A match winner, you get that here, Finger, you get that there. But I don't think those points I'm adding back is enough to tell me he's above Timber. That's what I'm basically trying to say. If I'm deducting, then I'm adding back for the stuff he's done. I'm trying to understand why Timber has to drop lower. That's my question, because Timber was number one already. What has Timber done that isn't being good enough that makes you lot feel, despite this and this and this, he has to drop second?
I'm not, we don't have the time to keep debating. If you think Timber's number one, it's cool. This is a long season.
I can tell you that.
It's a long season. I'm not debating who number two is, though. You lot can do that amongst yourselves.
What, we're giving him Timber?
But obviously, if Timber's number one, and we've just been debating
But
if
why
Gabriel's
has he?
number
What?
two.
No. But you, Josh. No. Now you asked that question. Why does he have to drop from number one to number two?
Who?
I don't necessarily...
Timber. No. To him.
I just feel like Gabriel...
No, you're talking about.
What do you mean?
What has Timber done for him to drop down from number one to number two?
I think a part of the reason.
He hasn't done a lot wrong.
Okay.
But if I'm being honest, I am taxing him slightly if we're looking at the context of the season for the City game. Whereas again, going back to the contributions that Gabriel have made, they just weigh more to me. Simple as, bro.
I just wanted it on footage. That's it. I just wanted it on footage.
Winning matters. Delivering 3 points matters. I don't know
Winning
how.
goal last minute at St. James's Park.
We're in a world where.
And do you know why I'm glad it's on footage? Because if you actually hear what Josh initially said, he said People say Doku got him. I don't believe so. Now we've got to the end. They're saying, oh, actually, yeah, the City performance, I can't ignore that.
Hey, this is why I was consistent.
I didn't
throughout,
say I can't ignore that. I just said that's one of the games. You know?
I just heard what you just said now.
that's just one
But
of
when
the
you
games,
started it, you said you don't agree with it.
This is one of the games.
Hey, when these guys have got agendas,
Hey.
it's mad. Oh my days. Oh my days.
I think Timber's been consistent throughout the season.
Timber's number one. He hasn't done nothing for him to drop down. Now, if Gabriel continues to do what he's doing and some of the mistakes, because for me, it's not even the 2 games I just said. Like I said, some of the last recent games, even Jay himself, I should even bell him now. He will tell you the last 2 games, Gabriel has started slow. That's a fact. So what has Timber done so bad that he has to drop down to number 2? Because it's not like Gabriel's been flawless, bro.
You got it, King.
I don't think Timber's flawless either, but you got it, man.
You got it, man.
I better.
You got it,
Alright,
King.
cool. So we move on to number 3 now.
I better.
Right?
Yeah, number 3. Not even number
Yeah.
2.
Fair.
Number 3.
These guys are gonna make me start sweating. cuz. Let me just.
Go on, number 3. Go on.
Yeah,
This is
let's
your-
hear
this
this.
is your
Yeah.
world.
Let's hear this.
This
Yeah.
is your
Go on.
world.
Who's
You're
number
just
3?
living in it.
Who's number 3?
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's gonna be so.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the defense has just been phenomenal. I think they're the best part of our team. My number 3 is Saliba.
See this? Okay, now we're gonna have another debate because I do agree with you. I think the defense has been phenomenal, but my number 3 is somebody who you didn't even think should have been in the top 5. I think it's Calafiori.
Oh, you can't boost him that.
I think it's Calafiori.
He was my number 4.
I think it's Calafiori. I think there's been games where obviously,
But it could be recency bias for me because I think the last 3 games, Saliba's on a different planet. I don't know what he smoked.
I think
I
he's
don't know
suffering
what
from
smoke-
success, man. Saliba's suffering. We're too used to him.
Yeah,
we're too used to this.
Yeah.
I
Because
just
against Fulham, I think
we're
he
too
was
used to it.
phenomenal.
see. My thing is, I think that, and this is where it's like, I do understand your initial question of like, how do defenders do more to get like boosted
Yeah.
up? And I think for centre backs, it's a lot harder because again, you're like centre back, so it's not even like you can bomb forward and this, that, and the other. But I just think Calafiori, his contributions are a big part of why we're winning games, and I think we have to acknowledge it and respect it and give him his flowers. Not only his attacking contributions, but his defensive contributions. You understand what I mean? I think he's been very good this season. He's made a few mistakes here and there. None of them have really been costly or anything like that. But I think he's done a lot more to affect games in a positive way than other
Oh
players.
my dick. Do you know what? We finished the segment. So he told me Sofa scores, but Sofa scored Gabriel had a worse rating than Timber.
I taxed him for that game. I taxed him for that game.
No! Yeah, sorry, carry on.
That game.
Do you know what I thought? Do you know what? I forgot to check.
I taxed him for that
Alright,
game.
cool. Anyway, let's carry on.
You lot are my witnesses. I taxed him for that game.
Cool.
For me, the reason why I'm keeping Saliba or having Saliba at 3rd is because if we're praising a lot of the praise we've given, a lot of the praise we've given Gabriel specifically as well, they come as a 2 for me, man. So I can't look past that and just be like, oh no, that's all Gabriel in the centre of the park, keeping us in games,
Josh,
knocking up defenders.
Back-to-back games, no shots on target.
Yeah, that's outrageous, bro. First time
Only
since we won the
3
league.
goals conceded.
First time
all
since we won the league.
competition.
So
Like, I'm sorry,
yeah,
bro. Like,
Saliba for me has to be 3rd. Still.
Can I ask you a lot of question, yeah? Who's cooked Calafiori this season?
there's one game he actually got cooked. I need to remember.
Who cooked him?
Yeah,
I
I
need
need
to
to
look up
remember. There was
fixtures.
one game he got cooked because I remember CT wouldn't let it go.
Who's cooked him? I think he's been particularly good for the majority of the season. I think he's been quietly consistent. Like he's been doing this thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like chipped in with a couple goals, couple assists, etc. Well, he's chipped in with a goal, couple assists, etc. I do know that after the 60-minute mark, Calafiori does tend to get tired and start kicking people's ankles and
First
stuff
game
like
of the
that.
season for me, I remember.
That's why you didn't even want to put him in the top 5. I remember.
First game of the
Because
season.
even though he scored, you were like, he
he
didn't
was
have a
getting
good game.
flambe.
Yeah.
Mbeumo was giving him the flambe, bro. Mbeumo was giving him the flambe.
I do think like I get.
But remember, he got player of the month for August.
Yeah, like, I do understand why people have
reservations.
Yeah, with Calafiori. Obviously, that's just my personal choice for third. But again, I'm not mad at Saliba.
He can take fourth spot for me.
I'm not
in the
mad
power
at
rankings. He
Saliba
can take
at
fourth
all.
spot. I just can't put him above.
I think that Saliba I loved is back.
I think even when I'm looking at his match ratings, like it's all greens, bro.
Who? Saliba, innit?
All greens, bro. This guy don't tend to perform less than an 8 out of 10. Like, it don't matter the opposition. He's been
That's what I'm saying. I think
absolutely
us as a fan base, we're just
phenomenal.
too used to it from him now. It's like, oh, Saliba had another good game.
And that's why I wanted. Remember, guys, we said performances first. Eye test first. And I just feel like performances, when you just look at it, these guys are just being so comfy, man.
It's crazy though, because I do feel like Saliba's arguably been more consistent than Timber. I just think Timber's had more bigger moments.
I disagree. Because there was a couple games before he got injured that some of you lot felt even Mascara should have, like, it was deep for Saliba just to come back or something like that. Because you felt when Mascara came, he was holding his ground.
There's one or two saying that now for sure.
But
I don't
again,
think consistently throughout the season.
I don't think that's a slight on Saliba. I think that's more credit to Mascara.
But
the way Mascara performed, people are like, "Right, I think he deserves to retain his jersey."
And this is why I like the fact that...
And then he had a fucking howler.
And this is why... and this is why I like the fact that we do... Oh, he had a howler. Anyway, yeah, this is what I like, yeah. Why... Yeah, no problem. Sorry.
I'm just saying, hooked at half time. No, come on, bro. You can't get hooked at half time.
Could have come with a fight.
But this is why I like the fact that we do power rankings like every now and then, because my question to you now is then, why was Timber number one before? He was number one before because we felt he was the most consistent at that time. So how can you now say Saliba throughout the season, you thought he's been more consistent?
Because I feel like, again,
You felt Timber started better than him.
Yeah, he started better, but again... Like,
so you think it's dropped?
I just think Saliba's gone up again.
Sonny.
Wait, you're handshaking him for that?
That response, he's a tactician.
Wait, hold
he's
on.
He's a tactician. No, I see what he's doing.
Do you know what the positions mean?
Tactician.
If someone's number one and Saliba, what did we vote him for? Was he even top 5 in that first power rankings?
You're forgetting we've done a power ranking.
He might have hit 5th, yeah?
You're forgetting we've done a power ranking.
And where was Saliba on the second power ranking?
I can't remember. But
cool. So let's do the one I remember. He was 5th. This is where it is. If he's gone on an upward trajectory, he still might not hit the flipping top, cuz.
Bro, man's
so why are
fighting with
you?
the microphone.
So why are you high fiving him for the nonsense takes?
I said I respect what he's doing. I see what he's doing.
You are madman.
I see what he's doing.
A man done a Zidane and just headbutted the microphone.
Sonny thinks he's slick. Sonny thinks he's slick.
He does it so subtly as well.
Yeah,
you
he
don't
thinks
even
he's slick.
You just gotta sprinkle plant the seeds because
God.
You lot are doing Timber dirty.
I don't think we
You
are.
got your way, bro. It's number one.
Sorry.
You got your way,
We
bro.
had Saliba. Sorry.
So it is Timber first, Gabriel, Saliba, Calafiori, the 5th spot.
That's where the debate's now really gonna kick in. Because I know who my 5th.
Who's your 5th?
Declan Rice.
Who's your 5th?
David Raya.
Ooh. Do you know what it is? I just sit there and go, has he had a lot to do?
I was about to say, a man that ain't even had to make a save in 2 games.
But when he's been
He
called
made a save.
upon,
I don't like that stat though. Because King's cross was going in.
yeah, when he's been, it was
going in,
It was
though.
dipping, Sonny. Don't do that.
It was dipping like what you said Timber was.
Nah, man.
Hey,
And
listen.
even with the lack of shots we've faced in the last 2 games, he still has the highest save percentage in the league.
Yeah. Apparently, his shots he's faced, he's the highest.
He still has the highest save
keepers,
percentage.
Like, for me, my number 5 is Zubimendi.
You think Zubimendi's been better than Rice?
Yeah, I think. I'm sorry. I think
I'm a Zubimendi guy, but I don't know if he's been better than Rice.
throughout the course of the season, I think again it's another one that's close. You understand what I mean? I'm not against a debate. I'm not close to hearing a different argument. You understand what I'm saying? I just feel like Zubimendi has been a big reason as to why we've been good this season. I think he's been a big reason as to why, our attack has been functioning in a good way, and I think he's been maybe more consistent than Rice throughout the whole season. I think Rice has had moments where he's been the better one out of the 2. I think Zubi's had moments where he's been the better one out of the 2. But I think for the most part, Zubi's been good. I did feel like, especially at Old Trafford and at Anfield, I did feel like Zubi was drowning. I did feel like that. So there was a point in the season where I definitely felt like Rice was above him. But I think in the more recent games, like the past few games, I think Zubimendi's then stepped it up a level also, and he started to kind of understand the roles and the requirement, and got more in tune with the pace of the Premier League. Like at one point, I did feel like Gyökeres and Zubi were both struggling in big games. But I think since then, Zubi's kind of left Gyökeres at that table alone. So I think for me, kind of just creeps in there at number 5.
For someone that seems to have an fascination of winning goals,
Yeah.
how come Trossard wasn't in your top 5? Because obviously, he finally...
I hate you,
What?
he finalized the results in the 2 Champions League games, though.
See, this is what I'm saying. Focus. Power ranking is Prem only.
Okay.
What are you even talking about?
You're back at it.
What are you even talking about?
You're back.
You're back.
Get
a load of this guy.
You're back. Hey, I was
Because if we're doing that, my 5th would be a certain Brazilian that people say is Italian.
Okay, cool.
You get it? But, you know, we don't include... You get it? It's a bit techie.
Who's your 5th then?
I'm sticking with Raya. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't think Raya's had
it's
nothing
easy
to
to
do, bro.
dismiss his contribution because, again, like, he's a goalkeeper and all that. But come on,
He just ain't had nothing to do.
The confidence that the defense has it starts with the keeper. Do you get what I mean? Like,
But
for me,
the defense is part of the reason why Raya looks so good, because he ain't got shit to do. So when he does have the 1 or 2 things to do, as long as he does it, it's like, oh yeah, Raya. I mean, he done his job today, because they're making his work easy, bro. The hell, they're making his work absolutely easy. You understand? Think about it. If I'm a cleaner, yeah, but if I'm a cleaner for a company. But all the stuff in the company, they put the stuff in the bins, they sweep the floors, they hoover the floors, they even take the bin bag out. When I when I pull up to work to do my job, bro, my job is piss easy because I ain't got to do much because everything's already been done. I might just have to spray the windows and you know what I mean?
But then I might come in with a bag of compost, ruin the whole floor now. You got to clean that up, bro.
But how often does that happen? Imagine a bag of compost. That is describing Raya's job. That's how rare Raya don't have nothing to do, bro.
No, but sometimes they say that's when you really catch keepers out.
Yeah.
Highest save percentage.
Yeah.
He's faced the least shots in the league and still has the highest save percentage.
Shots
that
faced,
is mad, bro.
I respect that. But that is why Raya gets bored and he starts practicing his line breakers mid-match.
I even like the positions he takes up when we're off the ball.
Yeah, man.
Boredom.
No, but Arsenal fans are scared of his position, but he usually sweeps up very well. And I think his kicking is underrated.
I don't think it's going to be long before Raya tries to bark it from the halfway line. He's bored. I'm telling you. I don't think you know the Jack Butler one?
Listen, I'm glad you brought up Raya and gave him the credit he did, because when he started the season, I know I was kind of tetchy on him, but yeah, he's back to the Raya we know.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like Declan Rice, to be fair, it was all of the midfield against Newcastle. I was really being impressed with all of the midfield that Newcastle game. But I think West Ham, when Zubimendi came on and they moved him to the left there again, do you know what I mean? He was doing his thing. I think Declan Rice has been, as usual, he always kind of starts the season kind of slow. But I think he's taking on and he's doing what he's got to do. There's little parts to his game, obviously, I always highlight in regards to releasing the ball quicker, like you lot said earlier. But Declan Rice is my vote for 5th.
I think it's close between Rice and Zubimendi, if I'm being honest. I also want to...
That means you will have the last vote, so I'll let you stew on it.
I also want to let you guys know that there is a certain somebody that might or might not wear the number 7, that the next time we have this conversation, he is going to be knocking on a lot of doors. You understand?
Yeah, his performance against Fulham was mad, so...
Yeah, since he's forwarded back from injury,
that Fulham performance in terms of what I want to see from my winger.
What game did he score the penalty? West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, again, he got a man.
Yeah. Fulham performance.
In
winner.
terms of what I want to see from him, especially because Saka's talented. We all know that.
That skill he done
But-
when he was on the left side. I've never seen him do that in my life.
He's got a lot of. Do you know what's mad? Yeah, he was taking a piss out of Ryan Sessegnon for no reason.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He went to the left side and he said, "You can get it
Yeah,
too."
just bro.
Sessegnon was
He's just in a
bro.
different bag. You know what I mean? But yeah.
But if it's boiling down to Rice and Zubi,
Yeah, you got that vote still.
I'm going Deckers, man.
Fairs.
I'm going Deckers. If it boils down to them two, yeah, I'm going Deckers.
Fairs.
And I've been gradually more impressed with what Zubimendi does. I think I highlighted it earlier as well. Like the ball just moves a bit, not even a bit. It's moving way quicker than last season with him in the middle. And
Like I was saying to Sonny, yeah, I liked towards the end of the Fulham game what him and Saka kept doing.
Yeah.
Like they kept the ball very well, twos,
Yeah,
like just enjoying it.
So yeah, man, Deckers just about
Yes.
Deckers takes it.
Not bad.
Is there anyone you lot feel like special mention?
Martinelli. Obviously it wasn't in Premier League game, so unfortunately.
No, the City one though was.
Yeah, the City
winning goal,
one.
yeah.
Martinelli definitely needs a special shout out. I think he's been phenomenal. I think Raya deserves a special shout out. Obviously Zubimendi didn't make the top 5. I think he deserves a shout out.
Tricky Tross, man. Trossard, man. Big up Trossard as well, man. Just for the sake of it.
Do that.
See, the thing about
Just for
Trossard
the
is.
sake of it, man.
See, the thing about Trossard is that's exact the point I was trying to make with, we're not going to say names, innit, yeah? But I don't think he had a good game. So, to then dash him in because he scored the winning goal. Like, bro, for me, if you ask me a rating out of 10, I might give him like, I don't know, like a 7. Because he wasn't good, but he ended up scoring a goal and I have to give him a up. Do you know what I mean? He might have been a 5, the goal taking him to a 7. Like,
He was frustrating that part.
I think
against
with
Fulham,
with
100.
power rankings, it's performance based and it performance first.
Yeah.
So guys like Trossard for me, like they're rarely gonna make my top 5. Like he would have to keep bagging hat tricks or braces and just doing crazy GA stuff to make me be like, bro, you can't argue against this. Like the numbers are just
the little tricky
what I
thing
mean?
he does weren't coming off against
Bro, I'm
Fulham.
not gonna. I don't.
The first half in particular, he was
Like,
frustrating.
Bro,
Like,
Castagna, you know.
He
was frustrating the
he
hell out of
very
me, yeah.
rarely has consistent performances throughout 90 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like he will play good in moments, play shit in moments, and then he'll just pop up with a goal and an assist. And it's like,
I
guess
call
we give
him
a
Mr.
7.
Mr. I'm leaving with something. He will have the worst game
guess-
ever.
There's a reason
But
why he
guess
was
what?
branded.
He's
I like
leaving
players
with-
like
yeah.
that. I like Liverpool would be
That's why I
cooking
can't
with
be
us.
mad at him.
Anyway, let me not go there. But do you know what I mean? There's a certain player there. I'll be like, he's meaty, and then randomly, bang, goal. So I don't even mind stuff like that. It's just if we're like Sonny said, if we're talking about performances, please let's.
Obviously, I think we set a good precedent of it being performance first,
Oh,
innit? So
do you know what? If we're doing performance based for the period he stepped in the team, Mosquera.
yeah, he
Shout out to him. Just an honorary shout out.
Yeah.
Can I do an honorary shout out?
Go on.
Victor Gyökeres.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Hoopers.
Like,
This
comment,
is nothing
subscribe,
but net.
all the good stuff.
Score a goal, please.
Gyökeres is 20
And I
is still on.
And I hope me saying that means he's already scored a goal. I'm here with it. You know what I mean? Vigilante vibes.
Palace, he has to.
Oh yeah, sorry, he's doing the outro. We're out.